Okay, no, I have something. His muscle man voice. And then it's the thing from Joker where he goes, "What do you get when you cross a mentally loner?" And then and before he shoots him, he goes, "My mom."
Yeah, of course.
What do you get when you cross a mentally loner? Society that makes fun of him. My mom. Maybe that should go with the episode.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's a good one.
Here's one of my greatest cartoon impressions.
Mordecai.
Wow, pretty good.
It's just a really gravelly skips. He just goes,
Mordecai Rigby, you can't do that. Benson's gonna murder your parents.
I don't know.
I feel like I watched a lot of regular show lately. I just went on a binge one day and I was like, I want to know how the show ends, so I just watched the last season.
Oh, that's fair. I've thought about doing that.
Wild ending.
What is it?
It's
spoilers for adventure show.
For regular show. So the last season takes place in space.
The whole season?
Yes.
Okay.
The park is in space because some rich guy is like, we're doing an experiment where we see how parks do in space or something.
Okay.
So they're in space, and then at the end, well, I don't even remember how it ends. It goes back to Earth or something. Oh yeah, Pops ends up being like the good counterpart to the evil, and the good and the evil are like the forces that start the universe, and every so many million years or whatever, it resets and they fight. And Pops is like, I don't want to fight, so he hugs the evil
Well, is that what he
version
says,
of
or
him.
does he go, I don't want to fight?
That was a bad Pops
Yeah,
impression.
we all did
Pops
bad
is
ones.
hard. Pops is hard.
He goes rock hard.
Yo,
Pops is rock hard.
there's
what?
your fan fiction. He does get very buff when he turns into God mode, Pops,
Oh, okay.
to help save the world,
He needs 50.
the universe. So he goes into space. He fights off his brother in space. The park goes back to Earth for some reason.
It like resets the world, yeah.
Yeah, and then everybody lives happily ever after, like actually.
Oh, okay.
Mordecai and Rigby get their girls. Rigby gets Eileen, who's the girl that
I
he's
don't know
like
who
with.
that is.
She's the little raccoon girl that he's with in the show.
Oh.
And throughout the show, Mordecai has like two girls that
Yeah,
he
there's, like, a
flip-flops between.
pink bird.
He doesn't get either one of them. He gets this like unseen like bird girl or something girl.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a name. She doesn't talk. You see her in like one shot.
Yeah.
And it's like kind of cute because it's like, oh yeah, that's how people are. You
Yeah, that's how real life works.
Sometimes you just don't see who somebody ends up with.
Huh.
And then Pops is dead-ish, kind
Yeah.
of, which is sad.
The only thing I remember from regular show lore was like an episode where they like Skips had to like go fight off something to like. There was
baby?
some like. Was it the baby? I don't know.
The evil baby Clorgbane.
Sure. I
think
know.
that's what it is.
I just don't know why Cartoon Network goes so hard with the plot, because I've always thought about doing that with
fun.
Adventure Time.
Adventure Time plotline is fun too, but it's
still
less.
Going.
Is
Well,
it?
They just released Fiona and Cake, which is like
Wait,
Girl,
actually,
Girl Finn.
like it follows Simon.
because in the Adventure Time lore that I saw, Fiona and Cake was Ice King's fan fiction.
No, and so that's what it is.
Aw.
That's what they continue. It's Simon's.
Aww.
What happens is they try. I think I haven't watched it. Sorry if I sound like a fake fan of Adventure Time, because I am. But
I like Adventure Time's humor. That's what I'm a fan of.
same. I'm just a fan of Joe DiMaggio. He's funny.
It's true.
He's Jake.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also Dr. Draken on Kim Possible.
He has like a very minor role. I watched Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul when I first went home. It was fun. But he has like one line as a carpenter or something in Better Call Saul.
Wow.
So there's like an old guy and there's Saul and a police officer, and they're all having this argument, and then this construction dude comes out of nowhere and he's like, "Hey everybody, I saw the address yesterday," and it's Jake the dog. It's like, what?
That's pretty great.
It's so funny.
It's just weird
It's
to me when
not.
like kids cartoons and stuff have canon. Cause like I mean even the ones I watched did. Like Kim Possible had lore that was
Really?
established over the course
they
of
never
seasons.
did like a full like series arc the way like Adventure Time.
The
and
only
regular show
the only
did,
arc
you know?
was Kim and Ron. That was
Yeah.
the only arc.
Yeah.
But like it's just so weird
Did
to
they
be
get
like
together?
Yeah, of course they do.
Yeah.
Like the whole
They're
last season they're
the whole
dating.
last season,
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to be like, huh.
It just feels like one of those things where they have an arc that ends with them not dating.
Yeah.
I don't remember how
They're,
it
like,
ended.
close, like,
I never
like,
watched
they have
it much,
the typical,
though.
like sitcom arguments, but like they're pretty healthy about it.
Yeah.
Just they're like, yeah, we're teenagers. We're gonna disagree about things.
Yeah. And also, like, they've always had those arguments, you know? Like, they've always been there since they were little kids. I don't know. It's just, it was a good show. That was the first thing we watched together.
With Disney Plus.
Was Kim Possible. That was like our first show that we went through fully together.
And we haven't done really anything since.
We just started Wednesday.
Plus, we did Avatar.
We did Avatar and Korra, which Avatar's great. Korra is
really short, right? You could like crank out Avatar in a day or so.
Well, if you have the patience to watch 3 seasons of a show in a day, but
right.
I did watch season 1 in a day.
Really?
I did because I had to because my friends at BYU were watching they were watching all the episodes, but I missed a lot of the season 1 ones, so I borrowed the DVDs and watched entirety of season 1 on one day, and then Priscilla was down for her birthday and we weren't friends yet.
Yeah.
So I ditched her birthday to watch Avatar with a different girl that she later told me to get over. It was great. It was good. It was good canon. Where are you going? The cube's in space. All right.
Oh, okay.
This is fine. This is cool.
The space cube.
The space cube.
That's a thing. That sounds like a tourist trap. Several million years in the future.
I'll check out the space cube.
Our conclusion was Korra was really good in season 1.
Like the person or the show?
The show.
Yes,
Okay.
both, actually, because the character. Well, no, because
she was still playing 2 boys at once in season 1.
That's true too. But by season 2, I'm like, oh, she's never gonna learn from her actions.
Yeah.
She's just gonna do things like affect the whole world, and then go, oh, well, it's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
It's entirely your fault. You're the Avatar.
Yeah.
Isn't that like in the job description?
Yes. Well, and then they have to keep upping the stakes because Aang already ended a 100-year war. So they were like, now there's a new world-ending thing. And it was just kind of like, okay.
That was the problem, was Korra was written to be a 1-season thing, but then when it was really successful, Nickelodeon was like, more!
You know,
the writers were like,
I respect the hustle. Somebody paid me to do something that I didn't plan on doing, I'd probably do it anyways.
Nickelodeon's the kings of just saying, more!
It's true. They did that with
Steven
SpongeBob.
Hillenburg died? Oh, we just will make more.
Do you know what you're doing?
Somewhat. I don't know where.
You need to find a key first.
No.
Which means you need to get through this side of the planet to get a key.
Yeah. Where do I get through this side of the planet?
Yes.
Down or up?
Middle.
Middle.
I think it's middle. Yeah. And then you gotta find the key.
Yourself off yet.
Oh, okay, that's where
I was like, what are you doing?
I can play
And you found the key.
Nice.
Good job. Isn't it just one note?
What?
I think I could probably play that on the guitar.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. That's okay.
Good. That's a fun song.
It's a good one. It just takes
That's
some
the silence that makes me feel like you and Priscilla have a differing opinion.
No, we like it. We like the song. I just had to think about it because I was like, I don't know which song it is.
It just takes some time. Except the phrase "little girl" is just weird in every sense. Like, not like in a creepy way. It's just weird. Like,
why are you calling her a little girl?
What an awkward way to phrase it.
Sometimes I want to be a little girl, but it doesn't mean that you have to call her a little girl.
Cool. Back to That's a Girl.
No, it's have you ever seen the Twitter things that are like, girl has to get out of bed, but she is so eepy. That's me every morning.
I'm not on Twitter.
Danny doesn't go on this. Well, it's not Twitter anymore. It's X.
Yeah, I'm not on that either.
And my favorite term for what you call tweets now, since it's not Twitter, my favorite term I've heard is that you should call them excretions. I think that's pretty great. So that's what I'll be using. No, I don't really go on that either. I go on Reddit. I go on Instagram. That's about it.
What?
15 coins.
That's right. It's totally different galaxy. The second level doesn't even take place in the galaxy.
Yeah, and it's the worst galaxy. It's so slow.
It could be fun.
It's all water.
Like, this level could be fun.
If they didn't break the water physics in this game by fixing them.
Yeah.
Because in Galaxy 1, you can just keep shaking and spinning.
They need to make, just a third option.
Yeah.
You can spin, you can hold and press A, you gotta just,
The way that I do it when I speedrun is I shake the nunchuck and I mash A on the controller. Well, okay, that gets rid of the shell, yeah. If you want to get coins out of these little guys, shoot them with a starbit and then hit them with the shell light.
You don't need to, right?
You don't need to, but it's... It's like a strat that is, never taught to you.
Okay, I guess I didn't need the shell.
No, you're good. It's fine.
Woo! This is the best star in the game.
Actually, no. Oh, that's a coin. That's the best star in the game. Oh, like
Launch star.
launch star. I thought you meant this level is the best. I was like, no, it's not. It's
Yeah,
so
I love
lame.
it. Look at it. It's got these guys that are like.
Oh yeah, it's got.
It's got
Quillfish.
Overquill.
Mom, they predicted it 12 years.
It actually,
in
it just
advance.
straight up is.
It kind of is, yeah. Which, by the way, biggest complaint.
That's not steel type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the heck? It's a mine. You're gonna want those, I think.
I don't need them. I've done this a lot.
Okay, all right.
Forgetting
Oh,
what
I'm
the
Mr.
goal
I know
is.
everything about galaxies.
No,
here.
I listen to the end of the sentence.
Okay.
I've done this a lot.
Maybe just shut up for a second.
After forgetting what the goal of the
Yeah, that's fair.
level is, so I would show up and be like, "Oh shoot, I need coins."
Well, and technically you can like
No.
freeze it and then jump on the guy. No,
There
you
are
can't.
some on the surface, but you should probably
You should
not.
probably
freeze
just
it.
collect them. That's
Got my
fair.
shell, and I'm living large,
We're living large.
living
baby.
like Larry.
Living like
You didn't see.
Larry.
So you didn't see the Barbie movie. Did you see the Mario movie?
No, I actually have not.
Okay, well we're gonna watch that at some point. 'cause
Okay.
it's on Paramount Plus now.
Valid.
Priscilla has a great story with the Mario movie.
Oh,
She has
Did
to
it-
come over to tell the
did
story.
it do something?
No, we were celebrating her birthday, and then I'll let her take it. Oh, she's coming very close.
Hi, Jack.
I don't know if it'll show up because you're behind the mic.
It'll be fine. It's not that fancy of a mic.
Okay,
Just don't
go
whisper.
ahead.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, so we went to a restaurant for my birthday, which was in June, so post release of the Mario film.
Yeah,
And
which came out in March, mind you.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I realized that.
Yeah.
So we were at dinner.
Okay, Mario, go off.
It was dinner.
It was dinner. Yeah, we
It
were
was
at the old
dinner.
spaghetti factory.
We already finished eating, and I went to the bathroom, and I come out of the stall to go wash my hands, and this little girl, like 9 or 10, shows up, or comes also, starts washing her hands too, and goes, "Have you seen the Super Mario movie?" And I go, "Yeah, it was pretty good."
Did you have like clothes on or something to
No.
indicate that you were?
No, she just wanted to know
Okay.
if I'd seen the Super Mario
Okay.
movie.
Just a little 8-year-old girl who was
Just a
excited.
little girl wanted to know if I'd seen the Super Mario movie, and I was like, I have actually. Yeah, it was pretty good. And she goes, "You can get it at Smith's now. My dad just got it for us, and he got it at Smith's."
Which is the local Kroger
Which was
store.
the Kroger
Nice.
grocery store. And I said, "Oh, that's good. You know, that's exciting." And she goes, "I don't know how much it was at the Smiths, but you can get it there now if you want to watch it. You can get it at Smiths." And I said, "Okay, I'm just gonna finish washing my hands now." And she said that I think it's a really good movie and you can get it already. And I said, "Okay."
It was
That's really
great.
cute.
It was
I was
amazing.
basically proselytized about the Mario movie, solicited even
Yeah,
for the Mario film.
which is
That's
great.
really cute.
And I loved
It
that.
was
I thought
very
it was
cute.
great.
But as I left, I went, "Okay."
It was great. It was great. She was telling me the story. I was like, it was amazing. But then as we left this place, I saw the worst thing I've ever seen in my life because we're driving through
Oh,
like
boy.
downtown, like Salt Lake-ish area,
Mm-hmm.
and we're just driving, and I'm stopped at a light, and I look to my left, and I'm gonna paint for you this picture
Okay.
of what I see.
Okay. Give me the.
I turn to the left,
Vision.
and I see a little store, little rinky-dink store. You know, it's not like the most high-class place. You know,
Okay.
business square type area, right? And I look over, and it's entitled "Buy the Bucket."
Okay.
Naturally, I think, yes, a fried chicken place, somewhere where you can get a lot of chicken and share with your family. Then I turn my head to the right,
Okay.
and I see ... hot spaghetti to go. And I say, "Oh no, I do not wish for a bucket of festering spaghetti, please. Why would I feed my family a bucket of spaghetti? This sounds
Correct.
disgusting." And then I turn my head back to the left, and above the sign, I notice they are advertising a special of taco spaghetti. And I say, why would I want this?
A bucket of spaghetti tacos.
I
No.
know tacos flavored spaghetti.
Like with taco seasoning.
And I cannot express to you how disgusted I am by the idea
lipstick in
by
my
the idea of
Valentino.
taking a bucket of spaghetti home to my family. That is so disgusting.
Yeah. Remember when KFC gave us a bag of soda?
Yeah, they gave us a soda bag. That was great. That was fine. But a bucket of spaghetti, you know how gross that gets?
I mean, okay,
It's gonna be all steamy
to be
and
fair,
sweating
if you
in
get
there.
it at the after you take it home, it's gonna be gross. If you make spaghetti at home, it's gonna sit in a pot, which is basically a
No, it's not a bucket.
bucket. Basically.
No, because I put it in a strainer and then I put it back in the pot to add the sauce, and by that point the pot is no longer hot. The spaghetti's cooled off a little bit, and it's not just Gordon's favorite word is festering. It's just festering in there, and I think it sounds disgusting. It shook me. It shook me to my very core. Yeah, you have to point down for this one.
This is not flat.
I know, it's never, the tutorial's bad, but the
Okay.
rest of it's good. Look, you're going left. Do you see yourself
I'm
going
too
left?
far. That's my hand. Whoa!
That's
How
your
did we get hand cam?
Daniel. Oh wow, the hand cam. Push down and do a nosedive.
This hurts my wrist.
That's what our Wii remote looks like for sure. Do you know how to get the Comet medal on this one?
Yes. Blue? No, it's the ring. The
the
number.
rings.
They-
Don't forget.
Those.
Don't forget, if you don't do it, you gotta do it again.
Screw this nunchuck.
Yeah, I
I'm
put it
done,
down.
Chuck.
Nunchuck with your nunchuck. Apparently one of I shouldn't say this either. No. Oh, I'll tell you a story about something
student
that happened at
off camera.
school later.
Okay. Your teachers
It
all
wasn't my
texting
student.
again?
No, it wasn't my student, but it was another
Okay.
student.
Oh, the teachers are spreading rumors too, huh?
Yes, that's what we do. That's how we do it. All right, get the life.
Getting the
Enjoy,
life.
enjoy your life. Oh, you
I'm not
missed the
getting the
life.
life.
That's
Why would I
fine.
get the
You
life?
need to stay up. Don't go down too hard here.
Gosh.
Because the next
do
little
I go
thing's on
up?
the left. You don't. You just don't go down.
Wow, this is.
He is losing a lot of feathers.
Yeah, he's shedding.
He's shedding. It's
season.
fine. It's shedding. It's molting
Molting.
season. Molting season for Fluzzard.
Shed his skin.
No, not his skin.
Oh.
Although we did have a conversation on the drive home about whether Frosty the Snowman, the logistics of Frosty the Snowman, like, does he have skin?
No.
Does he have?
That was never a question.
Oh, you're dead.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I thought I'd just get hurt.
No, you got to think about that, bro. You got to think about that. Well, because we were trying to talk about what change
What
came
happened?
over him.
What, like, where did the life come from?
Where did the
kind
life
of?
come from? Was it the hat? He gained arms and legs.
So the
while he
lore is
had
that the hat is magic.
Yeah.
He put on a magic hat and it brought him to life.
Yes.
So I posed the initial question of what would happen if I put on that hat.
Which my conclusion is that he would become a snowman.
No, your conclusion was not that I'd be made of snow. Because Frosty
you become
didn't-
a quote-unquote snowman,
Correct.
but made of flesh.
Yes. Because Frosty's not made of flesh. Mm-hmm. That we know of.
That we know of. We don't.
Does he melt while the hat's on him, or does he take it off?
No,
and then
he
melt?
does. He melts, and then the hat just falls in the puddle.
Okay. So presumably he does not have flesh. 'Cause that
Presumably,
would
yes.
not melt in the sunlight.
You would think so, but who can say, really?
Gotta ask him.
I don't know. I don't want to ask him. He's an idiot. He goes,
Well,
"Happy birthday!"
It's
and
not
I
like
say,
he's been to school.
How do you have the concept of birthday, but not the concept of Christmas, idiot? Stupid idiot man, Snow.
It's his birthday. Did I get all
You're
of
gonna
these?
need to go down. Yeah, this is the fifth one.
Okay. This just doesn't feel like 5.
This is number 5.
Now I have to get it.
Correct. Now you have to get it. Don't miss.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
You got it. Good job. Now don't crash into the sun. I mean, generally that's a good piece of advice, anyways. Sound it out.
I can't think of his name.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not Isaac.
Icarus.
Icarus.
Icarus. He flew too close to the sun.
Yeah.
And then
he
Kid
died.
Icarus flew too close to the Nintendo.
Yeah.
That was the funniest joke I've ever made.
That is what he's named after.
Yeah. It's
Have I?
Icarus.
Okay, here's a grievance I have specifically with Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Pokemon's names are often puns or
Yes.
play on word.
Yes.
So when people make that joke as though it's clever, it really annoys me.
That's
because I'm
fair.
like, it's already been made. That is
Give
the
me
joke.
an example.
Like,
Bless you, wife.
I can't think of an example. Give me a Pokemon that has like a pun in its name. Or something.
Oinkalone.
Oinkalone, yeah. So if somebody were to make a joke that's like, haha, I gotta go put on some Oinkalone or something, like I'm gonna make some bacon flavored
Yeah.
perfume, call it my Oinkalone. I'm like, no, that's already the joke. You
is
you
the
aren't
joke,
clever,
yeah.
you aren't making it, it's done.
It's
You're
done.
stealing.
You idiot
You're
child.
plagiarist.
Well, you plagiarist.
That's it. I'm sorry.
I'm
Get
not
so
sorry.
heated. I just hate them.
No, you must get heated. You must. It's the way things go. I thought we were on, like...
Beginnings!
Yeah, I thought we were on, like, episode 7. We're on episode 5. This is only the 5th episode, and we're almost done with World 2.
After a couple, we should take a break.
Yeah! We can switch it up. We can go to a different game.
Chicken nuggies.
You can get some food.
Thank you for buying me chicken nuggies.
Yeah, of course. We got some Halloween-themed chicken nuggies. This isn't even something I wrote down, but it's something that's stuck with me ever since. Sometimes we watch the show Chopped. Right? Chopped is a great food show. They give you a basket of ingredients. You have to incorporate that basket into your meal somehow, and it's like a whole thing. We were watching a Halloween-themed episode one time.
As they do.
Yeah, as they do. And one of the objects was a Boonilla milkshake.
Ew.
Which was like a vanilla milkshake.
That's not a fun
glass,
word.
But the glass had a little, like, ghost eyes on it.
Okay.
It was cute, whatever. But in the episode, every single chef, every single time they talked about it, including all the judges and the chefs competing and the host, they all called it a Boonilla milkshake every time.
Yes.
And I hate that joke because it's not even a pun. It doesn't even work.
Like
Vanilla Boonilla. It doesn't even work. But like, then I was just imagining me as a chef on the show going, I'm not saying Boonilla. I'm not gonna say it. And they say, you have to say Boonilla. And I say, I'm not. And then so like every time I said it on the camera, I'd be like, I take the, just glare at the camera workers, Boonilla milkshake, because it's such a dumb name.
They could probably make a thing out of it if one of them is that passionate. But like, oh, I hate this name, it's so stupid. Why am I calling it this? Then it would be kind of like silly.
I guess.
One of my favorite things I've seen on that, Dad would watch it a lot when he was single.
Yeah,
he was a single guy and didn't have anything else.
Yeah, I mean, don't we all?
He would watch cooking shows a lot, and my favorite was there was like a comedians episode of Chopped, and I didn't know who any of the comedians were.
Yeah.
At least at the time. Maybe I do now. But with one of the guys, it was like round 2 or something.
Yeah.
Or no, it might have been round 1. But you know how they're like, time's up, stand back from your plates. And you have to step back and just look at it on the counter.
Yeah.
The dude like, ow. Oh my gosh.
Mario?
The dude like, he did like a little like, did like a sneaky reach over and like sprinkled some more seasoning on his food at the end. And they were like, we have to eliminate you.
I kind of love that.
It was funny. It was one of those like, it's going to charity anyways.
Yeah, that's fair. But if I was the charity, I'd be so mad.
Yeah,
I'd be like, you cheated?
I was like, that's the coolest thing to do, and also the biggest middle finger to that charity.
Oof. That is pretty funny though.
It's fun. I wish more things were for charity. Like professional sports. I feel like
That's
a lot
fair.
of that should go to the kids that are watching.
Yeah, or the kids that are trying to play those sports professionally. Oop.
Yeah. Well,
Now, technically, I shouldn't give you this idea.
no, I know I can.
Technically, you can. Alright, never mind. Dan got it.
Oh!
So it's like a, I don't know how many frames.
It's one frame.
It's not one
It's one frame.
It's like a 10 frame window.
No,
or
it's one.
something. It's still like a 1/6 of a second. Like, it's still a good.
No, it's one frame.
You pulled it off, but it's not one frame.
Honestly, I've tried that a ton of times in my life, and I've never. It's
pretty good. It's pretty good.
I've never gotten a single jump.
Well, there you go. You got it twice.
It's one frame. There we go.
One frame. There you go.
One frame.
Good job,
Do I need
Daniel.
these?
No.
Okay.
You've
On
done
the
the
grapes?
secret star, remember?
Oh yeah.
You're good. Everything is finished. Once you finish this, you're done. Welcome, Fuzzies. This is like the only time Fuzzies are in this game.
Yeah.
And they're just here. They're just little
They're
guys.
having a good time.
They're just fuzzy little guys.
Okay. Mario does not jump off of these.
No,
Mario.
he doesn't.
That's so bad.
It's very weird. I don't get it.
That's so bad.
This level is also another one of the bane. This is why I don't like this game, because so many galaxies are just this, where it's just a 2D section. But the problem is Mario's made to go in 3D. So like, how do you control a 2D, 3D? It just doesn't work. It's not designed
a great
well.
use of their engine.
Like, I would rather do Honey Hive, which does get a little bit repetitive, you know, and Gold Leaf, which is just Honey Hive mirrored. I'd rather
These
do
things
those.
don't show up anywhere else, do they?
Not really, no. These flowers do a little bit. The flowers that like munch you. But yeah, no, it's not that it's not creative. It's that they threw too many ideas at the dartboard, and none of them stuck. Is kind of my complaint with Galaxy 2.
The green stars alone are a huge thing for me, because just the idea of playing through the level differently than you would otherwise want to, even for like it's like hidden stars for a slightly older demographic.
Well, and some of them are genuinely clever. Like the hiding spots for them are genuinely like really clever. Just don't die this close to the end, please.
Really trying, man.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think green stars are fun. I think in a speedrun, when you're doing a 12-hour, which you're not meant to play the game like that, let the record show. But at the end of a 602, when you're playing, 24 hours of Mario, and you go, I would like to be done now, and then you have to collect 120 green stars, you go, okay, you gotta watch the cutscene every time, you gotta click the star, you gotta go through it all every time. I wish they would let you just re-enter after getting a green star,
Or do like a 100 coin star thing.
Yeah.
64, where you just keep going.
Yeah, that's what I wish they did
hang
with the
out.
green stars.
Some of them you'd probably have to die.
Yeah, well, some of them are in different parts of the levels, They're in different levels, but...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, it's time to take a little break. Danny's gonna eat some chimkin nugs.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna maybe do a poop.
And then come back and play more of this?
Maybe. We might play a different game. I don't know.
Okay.
But thanks for watching.
It's been fun.
I've had a miserable time. Goodbye!